Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Hades was one of my favorite games of 2020. I think it ended up ultimately like number 3 on my list, maybe number 2, behind. Dang it! Oh, I don't even remember what was my game of the year last year. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake, duh. But then we also had Astro's Playroom in the mix somewhere. But Hades on Switch was phenomenal. I had a great time with it, despite not usually being a roguelike person. It is now on PlayStation as well as Xbox. You can get it free on Game Pass if you have Game Pass. I decided to pick it up on PlayStation, throw into the old PlayStation trophies and all that stuff. And I just completed in this main save my first successful attempt of escaping the dungeon. So now that I feel like I've got all of this under my belt, I figured I would do a Let's Play of it. And I'm specifically going to do a Let's Play with the God mode on. I think that should be an option somewhere.
Told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
I definitely did not want Hell mode.
I, however, mean to tell
because
you such a tale.
the God mode, for those that don't know, is basically like, hey, it'll give you like a little bit of a boost each time. So maybe it's in settings here. Yeah, there we go. So in God mode here, God mode, turn that on. So yeah, there it is. Instantly makes you tougher, more so whenever you die. So basically, like, you get like I think a 20% like attack and maybe even like defense boost, and then it notches up a little bit every time you die to, help people get through the game a little bit better. So for the sake of this Let's Play, and potentially a Let's Play series that I'm going to be looking at doing, I figured let's turn on the God mode and see like how long it takes me to clear the game with God mode on. Because I'm thinking I'll do like maybe like one Let's Play per, or one run per Let's Play or something like that. We'll see. I definitely don't know how long this is going to go or anything like that. If you saw, it took like 24 attempts to get my first successful run without God mode. So, but that was a like 10 run improvement over back when I played it on the Switch last year. I feel like it was 33 or 34 when I got my first successful run on the Switch. I made it to like Hades the first time in like run number 7 this time around, and then it just took me another 15 runs to beat him, 15, 16 runs. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, damage resistance 20%. So I won't take as much damage from people on the way out. So we got the sword, because we are of course starting a new game, and that's the default weapon that'll give you. Hades, for those that somehow don't know, a roguelike, where kind of it is, you're gonna die a lot usually, and the game's gonna change a little bit each time, but you do collect things kind of in each run that'll make future runs a little bit better, a little bit easier for you. And some of that is even, the normal roguelite stuff of you just kind of learning the game a little bit each time, so you know the attack patterns and stuff. So I know, like, that big muscly guy, he'll give me a big flashing warning or something when he's about to attack, and I'll try and avoid that. Of course, we also get Athena.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
As our first boon. She's kind of always the first one out.
Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Trying to help our main guy, Zagreus, get on out of here. Her mechanic is always that she like deflects, so like a lot of enemies will shoot stuff at you, and you can use Athena's abilities to deflect those projectiles back at them. I tend to really lean into using the dash to kind of like bounce those projectiles off, so I'm going to go with my Divine Dash ability here.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess.
And there, so now I've got
Thank
like
you.
my little shields that pop up each time I dash.
Blasted wretches.
Skull guys don't want to stand on that on that trap because it'll drop spikes on me. Damn,
Enjoy your death.
made it through again there. Got some darkness. That's one of those things that will kind of carry over run to run to allow me to like power up and add some modifiers and stuff down the line. Let's see there, we got some witches. They're gonna shoot these projectile things at me, but I can dash to whack them right back. Oop. There we go. And get that last one done. There we go. You can use the environment a little bit to help you out. A lot of times you can like bash guys into walls or something and they'll do extra damage on them. You basically got your, like every weapon has this attack and it's got a special attack, that, and then you've also got, I haven't used it yet. There we go, I can cast a little like projectile at the enemies that'll do a little bit of damage. It's one of the things that can get modified as you do, you know, get boons and stuff. Like here, we'll talk to
That was revelry.
who could
Well,
a
have a good
glass
time.
of wine represent?
Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going?
Loves-
you have
I
got to
love
get here with
Dionysus.
the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Hey there, Zagman. Yeah. He's like the laid-back, cool one. So I can get Drunken Strike to add Hangover to my attack. And Hangover is basically like effectively a poison effect. So I can have that added to my attack or my special. Or I can use this Pre-Mutant Vintage one, where I will get a health boost anytime I pick up a thing of Nectar there. I'll get 20 health anytime I pick up Nectar. Which can come in handy, especially, you know, early on in the game like this where you're only starting with 50 health. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Leave it to the
Because it also gives
to
me
liven
Nectar,
things up around
which is
here.
a handy thing to have. Press the touchpad button there to review my boons, so I can see my God mode there. I don't think I've ever actually turned it on, so I didn't know it was like labeled Deus Ex Machina. Cool.
Louds.
Dang it there. Somebody did some damage on me.
The underworld's power.
But still mostly doing really well. Got a little bit more darkness there. These guys got the little yellow border on, so slash yellow health bar, meaning they've got like armor that I have to whittle down before I can take out their health. So it's basically like just kind of like double damage to take them out, but
There's something.
knock that out.
I'll take
So the coins, unlike the darkness, are only going to be
Each
good
exit
like
has its own reward.
per this run. So I can go into this exit and go to the shop is what that icon is, or I can go and get some more darkness. I don't have really enough money. I mean, I can probably get like one thing from the shop, so I'll go get some more darkness, especially because this is like a first run anyway, so. little bit more darkness there. Now I can go get another boon from Dionysus, or I can go get one of these, which is a pomegranate, which basically upgrades one of my boons. I think I'm going to go for this Dionysus one. It's also got the skull icon there, which means I'm going to be fighting a boss. So this is probably a bad idea for, you know, first run. Yeah, with this boss isn't too bad. Especially if I can avoid their claws. Or I can walk right into them like that. Like an idiot. I want to take out one at a time and not keep doing that. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna die early on this run. Here you got some of the excellent soundtrack coming in. Of course. There we go.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, Dionysus, was it worth it? Take less damage at 40% health or lower. I'm definitely down there. So I've got now rare level boons. So these top two are the same boons that were offered earlier, but now they do more damage in the hangover damage because they're at the rare state instead of like the common level state that they were at earlier. So we'll go ahead and add it to the attack.
Right. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
And no, we're gonna go see Dionysus one more time. Maybe if I don't die. That is. Go. So yeah, now you can see kind of when I attack, these guys get a little thing over their heads. I use the regular attack, which basically does a little bit of poison damage to them. So if I were to attack these guys and then kind of walk away, it would get hit with the poison damage eventually, and that would take them out. So yeah, there we go. Boom, dead. Boom, dead. All right, so now let's go. The last of these guys. There we go.
Lord Dionysus. In the name of Hades.
Alright, so yeah, now back to common level stuff. But we'll go ahead and use this one to have
Which way?
added to the fog. I probably should have grabbed a key, I guess. No idea if I was actually connecting with those guys. They're kind of spin. Sometimes you just kind of button mash. At least that's how I play it. Not always the best strategy, but. There we go. Like that. That'll come in handy if I can actually make it through the next phase. Get a centaur heart or centaur heart.
Witches.
These guys are going to do a lot more projectile casting, so I might not. We shall see. Or I'm just going to die because I keep running into the trap like an idiot. I made it through. All right.
That ought to keep me going for a
There,
bit.
it got me. That added 25 to my total overall health, but it also restored my current health by 25, so that comes in very handy here. Not dead. That guy did the damage anyway. Kind of letting the poison take him for a little bit. There we go. traps, Trevor. So I do like this modification on the cast of turning it into the fog is one of my favorites because it does a nice little like area of effect attack on them. All right, so I could go get another heart, but I think I'm near the end of this first run. So coming in here to Charon's shop is basically a good approach.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost
Get a little bit of
perimeter
narration stuff here.
promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
And I can go ahead and buy
Thank you, mate.
the centaur heart here. Also buy a little bit more of the darkness because I'm definitely not gonna make it through this next chamber for this boss fight. I'll talk to Charon here, the Stygian boatman, man of
Good to
few
see you,
words.
Charon, mate. Just minding my own business,
Charon.
taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
So you see I have the icon there to gift the nectar. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the nectar for now. Because there'll be other people I can give it to after I die.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
All right, Meg.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his.
Meg are
Now you
admittedly
can
one of my
turn
very
back
favorite characters for
like a
this
good
game.
little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Painful way it is.
To hell
Yep,
with you.
there we go. That's
I'll make you hurt.
yeah, I'm not avoiding her attacks. One more hit, she's got me. She's got me.
No effect.
Nope. Glad I picked up that deflect though, because I can ricochet that back. Oops. Bad shot. Oh, damn it. That's dumb. That I really hate. I hate that I died because I wasn't paying attention and just got hit by the stupid trap. That was stupid. Alright, well, there you saw my god mode tick up to 22% now.
Damn it.
Friggin' annoying. Not even Meg killing me.
Home.
Just the stupid trap that I wasn't paying attention
Yes,
to.
carry on him.
Alright, well, admittedly, one of my favorite elements of Hades is the part between runs. So, before I dive into run number 2, of course, we have to kind of tour the house here. So we got
Welcome to the House of Hades.
Hypnos
where-
here
Wait,
to greet us.
I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Yeah, thanks, Hypnos.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
Alright, shut up, Dick.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad.
We got buddy
Despite the
Achilles over here.
circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Achilles is my guy.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
And of course, we have to
There's a good boy.
pet the good boy. Good boy.
Stupid boy.
All right, shut up, Hades.
I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
I mean, I made it to Meg at
Greetings,
least.
Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Yeah, see for yourself. All right, jerk.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Yep.
I believe it, Nex. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Ooh, there's a mystery afoot.
Yes.
What do they know?
We are.
Then go.
All right.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Here we are in Zag's chambers.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? Not even tired, thanks. Night and darkness.
So this is the Mirror of Night, where we can use that darkness we've been collecting to add improvements here. So, like, I can upgrade Chthonic Vitality, which is usually a good one to do. Death Defiance is probably the best one to do early on, because this will basically, like, if you die, you can get another life. So grab one of those, and then if I want to try and, you know, level that up again, I'm going to need way more darkness. At least I got the one. And then I can use this to add a boost in attack when attacking from behind, basically when I'm getting like a backstab bonus. Or I can do this one, Chthonic Vitality, to upgrade 1 health per, like when I exit a chamber. And I can do 2 of those. So I can get, you know, a couple health back each chamber, which is a good thing to have, again, early on here.
My power grows.
So that's like how you can kind of like improve yourself in between runs. So it comes in handy. And then
Okay.
here we are. I can use that 1 key I got. So glad I actually picked up the key to
There
unlock
we go. Koravat, the Heart Seeker.
bow and arrow
Let's
here.
deal some death.
Over here.
What the?
We got this guy
You
here.
got your boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
So we got here kind of the things I can do up top.
Good one.
So I can, yeah, do that. Use the volley fire as the special on this one. And then we can do the, if I can do it, the dash fire. There we go. So yeah, that's this other weapon. And I'm going to go ahead and give Skelly my nectar here.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of
Because every
this.
time you give somebody nectar for the first time, they'll give you a little, you know, special
See,
charm.
pal? Awful nice.
that
of you, just
comes in
awful
handy
nice.
here.
But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for
Oh, sorry.
Cheers, mate.
And so Skelly's here, the lucky tooth, that I can now come over here and equip.
Something new to try.
automatically stores up to 50 health when your life total is depleted once per escape attempt. So that's basically a second Death Defiance. And it'll, you can see there on the bottom right, it'll rank up as I clear 25 different encounters. So there's basically like one of these little keepsake things for pretty much everybody you can meet in the game. And then there's these other things down here at the bottom that are like extra bonusy kind of stuff that I won't get into for quite a while probably. But so there I got Skelly's little thing equipped. So I've got the little, you can see in the bottom left, I've got two little circle guys above me. I've got one is my Death Defiance, and then the other is the Skelly one. So I can use those when I die in this next run. But that was my first run, so I will pick up here in presumably the next video. So, you know, come back and check out that, and we will see how long it takes me to beat Hades, get a full clear with this God mode feature enabled. I will probably like record a whole bunch of this and bank it up, and then decide if I'm gonna actually release all of them or if I will just try and like put together some highlights or something. But for this first run, figured that would make a solid solo episode of That Nerdy Site Plays for this week. As always, I've been Trevor Starkey. You can follow me at Trevor J. Starkey on Twitter. You can follow all of us over at That Nerdy Site, or watch any of our other Let's Plays that go up here on Tuesdays and Thursdays on youtube.com/thatnerdysite, or any of our podcasts that go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you are checking out Hades or you're new to it, it's available on Steam. It is on Switch. It is now on Xbox Game Pass, and I'm playing it here on PlayStation. So you can go check it out pretty much anywhere you want now. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I think it's also on Epic Game Store. I think it started on Epic Game Store as like a in early release, beta kind of stuff, early access stuff, where they kind of fine-tune and stuff. Also, because Hades is great, I will also give a shout out to the No Clip. I believe it's a 5-part documentary, maybe 6 parts, on Hades, where basically Danny O'Dwyer and the No Clip crew got kind of the inside scoop during the entire development of Hades, going from the original launch announcement trailer from the Game Awards a couple years back, into early access, and then into completing the game last year, amid the pandemic and stuff like that. So go check out all of that good stuff, because some really quality stuff, and I really love the documentary. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.